J Vibe. He says, do you think men know how deep they are messing with a woman they shouldn't be? Let me think about that. Did you hear the question?
Yeah, if I heard that, and then I see another good one too. Go ahead.
I gotta think about it. Do you think
I
men know?
I would say no, because you saying deep down. That means you got to really think about it. So I mean, what are you saying? You guys, do you think deep down? Yeah, if niggas really thought about it deeply, but people don't think about shit deep. Niggas ain't having introspective thought. They're not looking at actions, calculating what it's gonna lead to. What I'm trying to do in my life, they ain't thinking that hard. But if they did think that hard, everybody has the answers to everything they want if they think hard enough.
Mhm.
Y'all just don't think. Most people don't think. Everything is
I
pretty
think
obvious because everything is obvious in hindsight. In hindsight, oh, I should have been left. In hindsight, this thing happened. In this hindsight, oh, I saw. Everything is obvious. We just don't take the time to sit down and think long enough in this life that we live in this consumer society that has you going on a treadmill 24/7. Most people don't take the time to sit and think because if they did, most people wouldn't make the mistakes that they make because they're pretty obvious. That's why you can see everybody's problems but your own because on the outside looking in, you can see what's going on, but you can't see the outside looking in. You can't see the picture from inside the frame unless you really sit down long enough to analyze it that way.
I think everybody need to be needs an asshole, super raw type of person in their life.
Everybody needs a coach.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
gonna
just saying on
keep
the
that's
level
gonna
like
keep
it
it
can be a
real and not tell you what you want to hear. But guess
yeah,
what? Your mama said she wasn't shit. Your mama said you didn't like her, and you cussed your mama out for
yeah.
it. See, so you heard it. Your best friend said he didn't like your girl, right? He told you, but you didn't want to hear it though. So most of y'all know, and people told you, you just didn't want to hear it. I
Mhm.
like this one right here. He said, what if you and your lady leveled up together and years later she take your kindness for weakness and start disrespecting you? Then I'ma treat her like I just met her. Goodbye. What you mean? Today is the only thing that matters. You stayed and you grinded with me, then you have the most to lose disrespecting me today. And the reason she disrespect you is because she know that you feel the way you feeling, that you ain't gonna leave her. That's why she
I
acting
don't
like that. If she thought you was gonna leave her, she wouldn't act like that. Because she got the most to lose because she grinded with you up there. What you think?
I don't see the question. Say it again,
I'll
because
read it for you. He said, what if you and your lady leveled up together and years later she take your kindness for weakness and start disrespecting? We grinded together and got to the top. Now she's starting to
no,
disrespect.
bro. You gotta treat the bitches, shit, people like a credit score, bro. The credit score don't like Norseman's don't matter if you had a fucking 10 years and shit. You stop paying that shit, you gonna get them letters too, bro. So it's the same shit. Relationships ain't got no
Right?
equity,
I
man. Real talk.
mean, my thing is this. It would be so simple because I do it often, all the time. Actually, I have a great communication. I don't hold nothing back. If I don't like something, I'm going to let it be known. I do not like that, and it needs to change. Right?
Yeah.
Why did you not sit her down and say, "Listen, the way you've been talking to me has been out of pocket. It's been getting out of hand, and the only reason I let it go on this long is because I think about how we grinded together. But that has reached its limit. That no longer matters. Then the disrespect is overpowering that. And if you can't stop disrespecting me, I'm going to have to leave this relationship." I don't know why you didn't just say that. I don't know why you didn't just say that. And then she has a choice. She can say, "Nigga, fuck you. I'ma keep disrespecting you," and then you can leave. Or she can say, "I didn't really know he was that serious about it. If me disrespecting you is gonna make you walk out this door, I'd rather have you and watch my tongue." To me, it should be simple. Y'all just make it hard.
I want to say this though. This is funny stuff. Um, I know you gonna dig this too. You cannot be just just because you assess yourself as a man. You cannot expect women to like be some because you think you an alpha male and shit. So it just yeah, man, yeah. Like nigga, that you in reality you not what you think you is, bro. But you just saying it, and then
Yeah.
and then you get the nerve to be mad at her and shit. But it's really you.
Yeah, a lot of times too, you saying that wouldn't be consistent with who you are. So she might look at you like, I know one, I know he's not gonna leave me, and two, maybe she don't respect you. Maybe she talked to you disrespectfully because you've shown behavior that she wants to disrespect. and it's deserved. But at the same time, I don't care if it's deserved or not. I really don't give a fuck what I did. That's how I don't give a fuck what. Yeah, and I did it, and you still better come and talk to me correct, or you go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. But you don't feel like that, and you can't fake feeling like this, even if you say it. I really feel like this. I'll leave today. 10 years, I'll leave today. Kids and everything still here. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm gone. I'll really do it though. You're not, and she know you're not, and that's why she try you like that. Hold on, let me
That's one thing.
go
Okay.
ahead. No,
No,
no, no, go ahead. I'm gonna read something else.
no, I would just gonna say that it's certain. No matter, even though I got hella books, hella fucking videos, it, especially the internet, it's still shit I don't touch because I don't feel like convincing some niggas or some strangers some shit that I know work because it worked in real life for me. And I don't feel validated to try to convince cats that I know what I'm talking about when the shit worked for me every day. So it's just certain shit that I just keep to myself because I know it's too much explaining just for you to be like, I get it.
Right.
Yeah, you get it, but can you do it?
And at the same
So
time, they always got to remember the way that we talk. They still not getting the whole game.
Yeah.
Unless you really sat down and talked with us, man. One thing that we say we can break down for a week, an hour a day, before you really get it. And that's what they think. If it was game, you wouldn't be able to get it that easily. It ain't. If you catching something, man, it ain't really game. You catching bits and pieces. I got one right here. How can you move out your city, state, and be a full-time father? I ain't gonna touch on that one, but I mean, you could do anything. I didn't say it was gonna be easy, but you could do anything if you want to do it bad enough. Uh, if you want to switch it up, any financial gain would be cool.
I got a question before you go to you have another kid or you good?
Man, I get that question all the time. I used to want a bunch of kids till I got older and realized to have a kid, you got to have a baby mama. And when you have a baby mama, you have somebody in this society that has leverage on you. And you never know who somebody is until they have leverage on you. They don't even know who they are until they have leverage on you. Right? So a woman may be perfect in every way, submissive, this, that, and the third, but she has no leverage on you. If she didn't want to, if she didn't want to comply, I could just leave. Now, if she doesn't want to comply, she has a pawn that she can use that I'm emotionally attached to play games with. And that changes the situation. So, I mean, of course, in a perfect world, I'd want to have another kid. But will I'm perfectly satisfied with the son I have right now. But that's my answer to that, man. Giving a woman leverage on you, man. I mean, you don't know your woman until she has leverage on you.
That's how come I never been married and don't have no kids. People always assume it's because it's like I'm a G for life. Like that, I get that part too, but it's beyond that. I don't want to give up nobody no leverage so they can fuck with my life and shit, bro.
Man,
because I want to hold myself to some standards or some shit that I said before, and now I got to deal with her because they don't. It's just like giving certain cats guns. You don't realize power until you have it. You can tell them all the rules and shit like. The woman, you can be like, oh, this nigga treat me like shit, don't answer the phone, do da 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 da. But I know how to ruin this fucking day. Boom. And she do.
And oh my man, listen, I'm traumatized. I'm legit traumatized. Listen, my son is in here, so I ain't gonna say too much. But let me tell you, it was a lot to get full custody of him. Because I love my son and I'm gonna do anything to have him around me so I can raise him. But the things that I had to go through changed my life forever. My life is completely different because of the things that I had to go to behind that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so scarred by that experience. I don't think I'll ever let a woman get leverage on me again in my life. I won't even chance it.
Yeah. I feel that, bro. I feel it. And I've seen I just learned from other people, like but the thing is I learned from hella motherfuckers, not just
too.
my partner,
I had so many friends in such terrible situations. I had a friend once, he had to like beg his baby mom, can I pay you $1,000 to see my son, please? Begging just to see his son. Things like that they try to act like don't happen. And not just one. So many people in that same type of predicament.
I can't fuck with it, bro.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
And I ain't no fortune teller, but like to say. It's very much caution for everything that I do. Because
Yeah, that's
you,
why you
you
do.
you heard about. Well, I don't want to discuss it, but you heard about what happened to Fresh with the
Oh yeah, I
that
seen that.
shit?
I seen that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but it's like when women even want to get online and put that business out there like that, I just feel like, type of women of the day. You know what I'm saying? I had one in here. Somebody had a good question about what made me want to change my life around.
There you go.
If somebody want to ask that again, I like that question. I can't remember exactly what you said, but let's see what else is in here. I don't have any kids for that exact reason. Totally understand. I'm gonna have 7 kids with the same woman. What made you global move out of Sacramento? Man, cause I'm shit. You can't stay in the same place too long, man. You could be as big as the biggest nigga in your city. How about that? So just think about the biggest dudes around that you know and see, and 9 times out of 10 you ain't gonna be that big. So put yourself somewhere in the middle at best. So then go to the biggest city you can find, and your chances of being higher up is better. You can give game, but if it's not, it's on you.
Is this the place that you live that you like the most so far?
Oh man, I can't call it because I like everywhere I lived when I first get
Uh,
there. I love Vegas.
it's true,
Loved it. Absolutely love Vegas.
true.
When I got to Atlanta, I loved Atlanta. Right now, in this time, I'm loving Miami. You know what I'm saying? I guess it just depends. I like new shit though. I'm that type of person. I like to travel. I like to meet new people, go new places, reinvent myself, do different things. So I just like adventure. I like to live an adventurous life. That's what get me off. Doing different things, branching out, doing something completely new. That's what get me going.
Let me ask you this, because I know we talked about abroad, but other than that, in the states, where would you fuck with? Where you think you would move to? In the states,
In the
yeah.
states, if I had to go somewhere else, I'll probably either go back to Atlanta or Vegas.
What you think about Houston?
I've only been a couple times, not enough to explore the city. I hear a lot of good things, but I ain't been enough to be like yeah or no. I mean, to me, it's like, man, Vegas is it. Vegas got everything. Vegas is like a mini Dubai. That shit is the best thing going. You ask me. The only reason I didn't go back there is because I've been there before. I wanted a new challenge. Where I didn't know anybody. Otherwise, I'd be in Vegas right now.
Yeah.
Do you think women respect you more when they see you put your foot down with other people, i.e., restaurant owners or other family they put in place? I'm a humble guy and don't pay a lot of shit, no mind. I feel
I'm.
like,
I'm. Oh, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Well, my shit quick. I'm gonna just say like it just all depends on what type of pimping you doing at the house too. Like so, because it may come off like wild and abrasive. Like it gotta match what's going on in general and shit. Like you women want to see your assertiveness, but if you wait until you interact with other motherfuckers to do it, and this is gonna seem like you an asshole or you a show off or some shit like that. Because you may have not even checked her, but then you want to be rude to the waiter and shit. You know what I mean? Like so, I say that.
That's a good question. And I think he's talking about he don't check people outside the house. So is he losing respect from his wife because he's letting shit slide? And I don't know. I can't really say. You gotta ask her. What do she? Every woman values something different. I know me. I check shit. I mean, this is how I feel about it. I really don't care.
Right.
You gonna show me respect. I don't care if I don't check nobody outside. But when I come home, I check you. You're my bitch. You feel what I'm saying? So I'ma check shit. And if you feel like, oh, well, that ain't real because I don't check these niggas outside, well, then we got a problem and you gotta go. But I don't care how you see. This is the thing. I'm not. I'm not changing how I move so she can respect me. I'm gonna be me, and she better give me my respect, or she ain't gonna be here. Somebody out there give it to me, because now what you feel like? Oh well, now if that ain't in your character to be outside checking people, then
Yeah.
you should start doing it. Now, if it's something you have a problem with inside, like I let too much shit slide, then maybe it's something you should work on for yourself. But don't work on it for the bitch, man. Don't do nothing for her. Do anything you do for yourself. Do you think it's a problem? Does it make you feel like a sucker? Okay, well, maybe it's something you need to address with yourself and start being more assertive. But if you're fine with it and you feel like, man, if I ain't tripping off that shit, then don't trip off it. And if she feels some type of way about you or you ain't a man because you ain't do this, man, then fuck her. And she need to go get a nigga out here who's tussling with niggas all day. That ain't you. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, man. You definitely don't want to get tussled gang with these women, man. Worst shit ever.
If that was the question, I thought I heard this question right.
I try to stay away women that even piss me off before it even get to like super crazy and shit. Because even for her, I know myself too. So it's that part of it too. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, that's my thing too. I don't even want to get to that place.
Because motherfuckers will have regrets for sure. And it just don't even need to be all that. You know, fuck what she thinks. She could think whatever. Fuck her.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like she should be thinking like me anyway. Guess what? I set the tone of this household, right? If I'm an aggressive person outside, right, then that's what she gonna be with. If I'm not an aggressive person outside, then she's gonna understand my thought process about it. Hey, because I've seen this happen over small shit. You know, I've been through this in my life, and that's why I don't trip off small shit. Because I'm a happy-go-lucky nigga, and that's how I like to live my life, and that's the type of time we own, and we both thinking like that, and we on the same page. If your woman is even thinking opposite or different than you, and a lot of your women do, it's because y'all not together for real. When I'm with a woman, we together. My ideology is in her mind. Every time something's on TV, I'm talking to her about it. Yo, this is what I think about that. I don't agree with that. I agree with that. I'm indoctrinating her to understand how I think about the world, my ideology, my paradigm. Because if you're going to be around me every day, if we're going to be doing things every day, you have to be my right hand. You have to be the Robin to my Batman. How can you do that if we're not thinking the same? She has to adopt your mindset. So my bitch not even going to be thinking like that. And if she did think like that, I would correct her and let her know why that's wrong. Or if it was a flip other way, and I was too aggressive and she thought I shouldn't be, I'm going to flip and I'm going to tell her why her thinking is wrong and why I should be aggressive. Whatever I'm doing is right. And she needs to be on the same page as me. And I'm going to talk to her and let her know why what I'm doing is right and why she need to think the way I'm thinking. And if she can't, well, we got a big problem. We probably shouldn't be together if we thinking two different things. But where we going to go with this? Where we going to go with this?
Yeah. Hey, I gotta cut, but I want to ask you a question real quick, and this is a personal question. What do you and then you like the middle age too. What do you feel about dating older versus younger, bro?
Older than me at
Yeah,
this age?
yeah. So between the 30-20 and the 30-40.
Well, it all depends on what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
You're gonna get normally gonna get different things out of different women. If I'm dating younger, I mean, of course, that's a easier, more easy, moldable mind to get on my page. You know, old habits die hard. You know, they say after 30 or 35, you're pretty much running that same program the rest of your life unless something traumatizing happens. So to change somebody after a certain age, it's going to be harder for us to, if we're not compatible, to get compatible because she's going to be stuck in her ways. So that's why younger is always better sometimes. But older, you know, you get culture, you get experience, you get to learn things that you may not have known. As far as like, okay, this woman, I met her, she goes to Italy for summer, she goes to these different places, and it's fun to be around somebody who can show me something. Oh, she's taking me to a country I've never been. Or of course I could have went, but I wasn't even thinking about going here. She's showing me a different part of the world. She speaks a different language, she has different connections, she's doing something in healthcare space. So it's just it all depends on where you at in your life and what you want to do. That's why I feel like you should explore everything. You shouldn't really put a bracket on anything because you might be missing out on something you didn't even know. And that's why I say about a lot of things. The best women I've had, I didn't think that it was going to be anything. So I can't even always gauge it right.
Fact.
So as long as she ain't crossing certain lines and certain boundaries, you still have no idea what that woman could bring into your life.
Yeah. You know, because I'm thinking about myself, and I mean, give or take, we ain't gonna say 100% of anything, but like, you obviously I fuck some random bitches here and there and shit, but for the most part, um, I was fucking with grown chicks, and I didn't start fucking with younger chicks until I was older. So the whole time I was a teenager, here and there's a couple of ones in high school I hit off, but like my main chick was one of my partner's mamas, like so, and I'm a senior, so she was like 40, and then so the next one up before that was like 36, which seemed old at the time when I'm
Right.
18.
Yeah. That is when you in high school.
Yeah, so then when I get in my 30s, then I start liking the young ones. But even like when I was 25, 26, the chicks would be in the 30s. And then when I used to like too when I was young, 17, 18, 19, I liked that women had their own shit. And I got accustomed to women having a car and having a place early. It was weird having to like what time so and so go to work, that type of shit. I kind of got accustomed to not having that. So when you fucking with these young bitches, a lot of times when I was young, they didn't have their own shit. So that's why I would gear towards the older ones.
Yeah, I like a 23 to 28 in that range. I don't really like nothing 22, 21, 20. They kind of they almost
Yeah,
too childlike in their
I
mind.
pride too, bro, because niggas will talk them up. I be thinking I'm missing out, and then I'll be like, it ain't the bitch. It's just me. It's not about my vibe connection. I ain't gonna say it's wrong.
It's hard, man. Once you get to a certain level of life, to be talking to somebody who is just their age. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter how educated they are or how wise they think they are. They don't have the wisdom, and it's just I don't know. It ain't for me.
I tried a couple times too, and I was like, I don't know what niggas be. I don't know. I gotta hear niggas on three-way or some shit, cause I ain't really liking these vibes. Maybe I'm picking the wrong ones, but these bitches talking about reality shows and they friends and shit. I don't know these type of conversations. Yeah, I can't be like, for real, and then what? Like, I don't care about that type of shit.
Yeah. And when I think like an older woman, if a woman is like 30 to 40, to me it's like, well, she got to be coming with some real value intellectually, life wise, wisdom wise. You got to be coming with that because you at that age where it's like, you know, that 25 is like the sweet spot. 23, 24, 25. There you go. You ain't totally brand new. You got a little bit of, something to talk about. You still looking good. You still nice and tight, right? You know what I'm saying?
It's funny. It's funny to think about that age though when you grown and shit. Like you think about it, like I was looking at something like Biggie and Pop. Like them niggas was only like 25 and 26, but when I was a kid, they seemed like the ultimate like grown ups and shit. But now that I'm in my 40s, them cats was hella young, bro. Jodeci and all that, them was like 22-year-olds singing all that shit that we know now. It's crazy.
Man,
Crazy.
you paying bills or you not the one, her paying bills, you not the one at the house. Neither one of y'all middle aged. Sure the fuck ain't. Shit. I'm timeless, baby. I'm as old as I feel.
Hey man, I gotta give me some dinner and shit, bro. So
yeah, let's hop off, man.
I appreciate you, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and download them and send them over to you.
Yeah, man. And if somebody had a question, man, and y'all didn't want to put yourself out there, I don't really recommend it, but just tap in, bro. Because it may be some simple shit. A lot of you cats be thinking y'all shit be hella deep. That's one thing. A lot of cats be thinking y'all shit be like hella intense, and it be the most regular shit, bro. And to you, it be feeling like you don't understand. No, I do understand. I coached 10 niggas that said the same shit, except for like 2 parts was different.
And that's the beauty of having people around you that can see your situation from the outside. They're not emotionally involved in it, so they can see it clearly. And most things are simple outside looking in.
Yeah, man.
That's why y'all should tap in. We both do consultations. We both have programs. We both have books. Link in bio if you want to check out my book, check out my school, or just be in me.
Y'all check out the school, check out my books, check out the YouTube and stuff, man. And You look forward for another episode, man. We doing them the first Fridays. We bumped it back because Captain's on vacation. Because I'm on spring break too, so you know what I mean. I go back on Monday, so it's the same shit. But y'all look forward to us on the first Friday nights, evenings, whatever. Just appreciate you, man. Appreciate
Yes, sir.
the love.
I know we're gonna have some good clips in these too.
Yep.
All right.
And every that, man, y'all stay up. Peace and positivity, and enjoy your families. And I'm watching WrestleMania this week, and I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, but I'm about to be watching that. It's about to be lit.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Yeah, man. All right, my brother, man, hit me, man.
Yep, I'm
Appreciate
gonna
you.
holler at you right now.
All right.
All right.